So welcome to our procurement talk, sir, and thank you for joining us today.
I'm Pranshu Ganeriwala. I'm a mechanical engineer and with around 8 to 9 years of experience in the mining and heavy earth moving industry.
My name is Olive Chowdhury. I'm an electrical engineer, having around 12 years of experience in the mining construction industry.
We were big time into mining, like underground mining, exploration and surface mining. What I saw when we studied the entire market, there was a big gap. The gap was that, first of all, people are talking about Industry 4.0, Industry 5.0 or IoT or telematics. But on ground, everything is being maintained on paper. And finally, no one is going on a fit to forget model. Like the machines are getting stuck. And as a user, each and every customer is having two choices when their machines are on breakdown. Either to compromise on their margins big time and then also wait for spare parts from the OE vendors or their dealers, and then eventually compromise on everything including their project, or either go for very spurious parts which are available aftermarket, but eventually these parts never perform, and then again it's a loss for the customer. And there was no idea been like what we have seen, that people are not working with the philosophy of partnership, unlike what people do in overseas countries and especially Japan. This company with the philosophy that we will partner with such brands or the manufacturers.
That was the total idea of having, the name of the spares and service. When you are offering spares, so service comes with it. So unless there's no service, so the spares cannot just move around like that. So what our goal is, we want to be a service-based industry. Like we offer a total solution to our customers, not just spare parts. So that was the whole idea of that.
What specific service and spare part requirement you are getting from the market?
So it totally depends from user to user. If we speak about tunneling, people are wanting spares for their drill equipment, their shotcrete equipment, and many times there's a question in their mind whether this part will perform or not. And that is the reason we are going with the philosophy of fit to forget. You fit the part and you forget. The performance will speak for itself. And we have our channel partners, which is the OPMs, which I told. And like, for example, for hydraulics, it's Rexroth, it's Danfoss. For powertrain, it's Dana, it's Kessler. So we provide solutions based on the vendors who are OEs, supplying to OEs. So obviously there's no chance of failure that way. And if we say that what exact solutions we are offering, for tunneling, I already told you. For mining, it's the same because the machinery sets are same. So it's again powertrain and engine spares or hydraulics. The most response we are getting from is tunneling and mining industry only as of now. And we are also getting from export, not only for our domestic markets.
No, it's basically also we are, looking for some other options, like they're in like plants, like cement plants or steel plants. So those have, much opportunities that need to be explored. So we are also into that segments also, like cement plants, steel plants. So totally, we are trying to cater the every market scenario that's in there.
So how are you contributing to the sustainability move industry?
Our philosophy is like we believe in 3R. So rebuild, repair and reignite. So any the concept of rebuild in India is at present is very less, because whatever also it's not, I will say, not much of a push from the government also, that each time we are going for new equipment and we are scrapping the old equipments. But you can get the most life out of the, your existing equipment by maybe spending some few bucks, and the life can be extended. So we are also into that. So our facility, we have a facility where we rebuild axles, we rebuild engines, we rebuild transmission, hydraulic pumps, and we have also the testing facilities. Like each of the component that we repair need to be tested before that can be put into the machine. So that is also we are doing. So that is contributing more towards the sustainability, because just having the existing system, using some maybe few components, we are extending the life of the equipment or the component. So just cutting down the emissions and for the plants. So adding a like a kind of a green energy sustainable feature.
Like as Olive told, I totally agree with him. The philosophy behind the 3R, rebuild, reignite and reuse. So we believe in like rebuilding all the components of machine. In India, I think the culture of rebuild is very less for primary reasons that again people are not getting good quality spares in the market. But when we see the mature markets of tunneling or mining out of India, like globally, so rebuilding is considered a very prestigious job there. If we talk about Australia, North America, South America, or South Africa, so we are trying to build up the same concept here, adding more to the environment, reducing the capex cost for the customer, and like reusing everything which is possible. And obviously the end benefit is for the user only, that they get the same quality product, maybe with 5-10% less performance. So you'll get easily 90% efficiency at almost 40 to 50% price.
How you are seeing the government policies helping your industry?
I think the government policies currently are, they are trying to align a lot of, like manufacturers to make in India. But the problem currently is that most of the manufacturers here are European, like especially in the mining industry or the construction industry. But I'll focus on mining and tunneling. So the main, they are making in India, but finally the benefit of MII or Make in India is not being passed on to the end user or the customer. So that is where I think we are bridging the gap. We are providing the same solution. I'll come back to the rebuilding solution or the spares or the manufacturing which we do for the equipment. So we provide at a optimum cost with a good, better quality. And I think in future this market needs a little bit of time to mature. Government will also take its own time and eventually they'll try their best. We have full faith there that they will understand the needs of the Indian customer or the Indian consumer, and maybe things will align in future.
So we definitely request all of our customers to come visit our stall at EXCON and see what we are offering, because unless you don't see it, you will not believe it. And the main thing is that we also want to promote our man portable rig. So that is the first ever man portable rig have been manufactured in India, and it is totally indigenous. So it can be used like in hilly terrains where your normal machines cannot go. So like any geological exploration, any mining exploration, you can use this machine. So we are best anytime. If there is a requirement, please do contact us and we look forward to it.